Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizons Season 2. I am just kind of looking at the quest lines, kind of trying to get a little bit of inspiration. I did the Doper, Mericium Doper quest, and yeah, we got a few things to work on. Obviously, our UV parts, I can start getting recipes for that. A lot of that is just shift clicking recipes in, so I'm not like going out of my way to do those yet. I should probably start getting some of the scanning done for the different parts, so maybe I'll, as I'm talking right here, I'll just craft up a ZPM component so I can scan it for the UV. So we haven't checked our European in a while. We have a little bit. Not a lot, though. Because I don't really have a crafting fusion reactor. Still trying to decide how I want to do this. I may use the Fusion 1 to just produce the power that we need for the base, because this thing can run, I think I can get almost 3 million with the super critical steam turbines. I think I get almost about 3 million off of one fusion reactor, just a tier 1 fusion reactor. So I mean, and I only have one turbine going at the moment. So I was kind of thinking maybe I would turn this one into our crafting fusion reactor and then just have a separate one purely for helium plasma. I don't know. I don't feel like breaking that all down and moving it and crafting up with the next one, but I'm sure I will at some point. I probably need to... I need to get rid of this stuff. And break this down because we're not going to use this anymore. Although the stuff on the inside, the reactors on the inside, we probably will use. That's another thing I should probably get going. The lutetium that we're going to need. Because we need it for the Americium. Remember, molten and... Nope, not that. Chrome and lutetium gives us Americium. I think there's an easier way to get that eventually, but I don't remember, honestly. Yeah, I don't remember. America, is it plasma? Ah, the plasma, that's what it is. But that's a tier 3. So molten plutonium and hydrogen, and we can get easy Americium. But we need to upgrade the fusion reactor. So we're quite far away from that. That is not something I can do at the moment. But I think I want to take a little break from like building machines and all that stuff. I think I'm actually going to start working on the tier 7 rocket, actually. Because not that one. That one. This is going to be quite complicated. All these parts are new. So we were using the tier 3 on the... and like the tier 2 boosters and the tier 3 rocket. So every single one of these is new. So I'm going to have to sort this out and start getting this now. Let me just throw that up here. This is the new ingot. Mysterious crystal. All right, so we're going to need an absolute ton of mysterious crystal. Also, we can't get that yet. We're going to have to upgrade our... We're going to have to get the hatches first. All right, so there we go. This is kind of what I have a tendency to do, is just kind of start looking at what I want to do, and then I realize there's other parts. So we're going to have to get our superconducting wires. There is actually a quest for that. So yeah, I guess that's what we're doing today. So there is EV100 jets. We are going to have to start with these. So I probably should have gotten the pump instead of the ZPM. Instead of the ZPM. The piston. Also, what is going on over here? What just happened? What broke? Something broke. I don't know. I don't know what broke. That is... Oh. Are we... Is that... No, don't I have... I have the Nequadrine or whatever. And I put that... Are we having issues with the... No. No, because I smelt that. Yeah. We should have the Nequad ingots. Is that trying to pulverize them? I am getting myself confused here. I don't know what broke. Oh. Is that over here? Alright. I don't know why that... Did I... Oh, I think I was... Didn't I do something with the... I think I was messing with the hatches. I just needed to enable it. Alright. Well, nothing was actually broken. I just had to enable our chemical reactor. Alright. Sometimes, you know, stuff breaks and you're like, what is going on? And having to remember way back how you did it sometimes... You just forget. Okay, so I guess that's what we're at today. So let me start. I'm going to have to get a pump as well. Oh, we have a pump. Don't remember where we got that. Might have been a loop bag, actually. Let's see. Ooh, and data sticks. We are short on data sticks. We need all the things today. All right, so we'll get that, and then, yeah, I guess... start working towards this. Unfortunately, this is going to ask us to, if I want to unlock that. Yeah, that's locked behind this. Although this isn't actually a crafting thing, because we actually already have the multi-block. But unfortunately, this one we do have to do. Okay, we are back. I am just... I'm doing all the recipes that I can. And next, I think we'll do the energy hatch because we need the recipe for the UV hatch. So I'm gonna do that next, I think. But I figured let's just do them all, and that way I don't have to worry about them in the future, or I forget about them. They do take 8 minutes ish. But it's not too bad in that thing. So I have been going ahead and doing all the recipes for the superconductor base and the dust and everything. I have had to upgrade our mixer over here. It's kind of funny we have two separate mixers, but I just haven't upgraded the power over on this side yet, but I need UV power, and it's just easier just to do it on this one. And I have just added a second energy hatch, so this runs off UV. I swear I'm gonna get this power upgraded over here eventually. Maybe when I get the UV energy hatch, will be a good time for that. Also put recipes for a couple of the items that need UV power over here as well, because that one is on ZPM. But I have run into a bit of an issue, or another roadblock, and pretty typical for the next tier energy hatches. There's quite a few kind of blocks, and this one is the blast furnace. The ZPM requires an electrum flux coils. So I only can do 9,000, I think. We're up to trinium. I'm going to need a higher tier coil in that. So I guess we're up to the electrum flux. That's 9901. And then, yeah, I guess we're just kind of have to do that now. I did do recipes for the fluxed electrum, but I don't have all the... I don't have recipes for all these yet. So let me do that, but I can smelt it. It's actually relatively easy to smelt. I'm going to need more patterns too. I need to get more pattern capacities. I'm filling up on quite a few here, you can see. So flux electrum, that should be... Yep, we're good there. And then I need to do a recipe for... I didn't see the coil. Am I blind? I'm sure I'm blind. Where is the... I don't see the coils. I didn't see them if they were... Oh, because it's electrum flux, not fluxed electrum. Maybe. Alright, so we got our molten trinium, flux electrum, and then our mica. What tier? UV, I'm assuming. Alright, and it goes into 3. But thankfully we have our multi-block over here. And we actually may have... No, this one doesn't have separate... That's right. The assembler doesn't have extra input buses. They're all just the one. This one has separate ones. I've separated them out with the different circuit numbers. This one, I haven't. I'm just going to... I'll just manually switch it to it as needed, because this isn't the main one anyway. But we should do... And hopefully we have enough. Oh, that's... You know, that's funny. Raw rubber dust. I haven't dealt with that in so long. And I broke the... just the regular extractor, because I was like, oh, I don't need this anymore. I'd completely forgotten about that recipe for raw rubber. Do we have... I can't remember if there's an easier way. It's this one, basically. Yeah. It's more efficient to do it that way. Do I have sticky? I may not even have sticky, because I'm not farming stick reed. Well, I can just go ahead and make a recipe for it. Or make a seed for it and throw it in the thing. Oh man, I don't have a regular extractor, do I? It used to be. It was just an HV extractor. I guess it doesn't really need to... We don't really need to do the raw rubber. If I'm farming this up, we can just do the regular. Let me switch that recipe. The mica... What was the... Pulp? Something pulp. Mica base pulp. Yeah, we'll just switch it to sticky resin. Actually... Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't use any more mica. There it is. So it's on a mix 2. Yeah, we'll just switch it to that. I had it as the raw rubber because I was like, that's more efficient, but you know what? It doesn't matter at this point now. Okay, but I do need to throw a seed in the farm, which is fine because... Oh. Right. So I threw an octatic in here. Alright, whoops. Okay, hold on. Calm down here. Never active. I threw a octatic in here. But... I think this is backed up. It's not keeping up with how fast this is going. Also... Let me out. That's right, I don't have this hooked up either. Alright, I need to sort that out. I expanded that because this wasn't getting the... Oh, there's the yellow. I thought I had more than one. I didn't realize I'd put it over there. This doesn't have fertilizer in it. Alright. So as you can see, I'm still trying to get stuff sorted. But I am going to do a stick read. Oh my goodness. This... We get it. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so gone ahead, upgraded this a little bit. I have this attached to that instead of the main line. I don't love this right here. I'm probably going to move it at some point. But yeah, I upgraded this, cleaned it up a little bit. This is a LUV extractor now. But unfortunately, I mean, it keeps up with the farm. But it does not keep up producing fertilizer for a ZPM greenhouse. But it's just kind of like an extra bonus. It's not super important. But instead of getting like 4 stacks of black granite, we're only getting like 33. When you have fertilizer in there, you get like multiple stacks. So that is probably something I'm going to want to look into. But at this point, just having it run is fine. Alright, got the sticky resin going. I've got the flux electrum coils, or electrum flux, whatever it's called, coils. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. And we'll just do place these. This feels pretty good when you get new coils. Especially now, like, they're relatively easy at this point. Early on in the pack, making coils is like kind of a struggle, but now that it's just like click a button, everything just crafts, no problem. It's basically the gating, the tier gating, that's the hard part. Alright, there we go. I don't remember if we have the superconductor base in there. No. Let's do that. Right, I don't have that yet. That is another thing I need to get going. Neutronium. Let me throw that over there so I remember. Actually, probably... I'll just leave those there. Alright, I can actually turn that off, that. Let's just get this going. Alright, so that should turn on. 68 seconds. Takes quite a while, but that is 4 ingots, so it's not like terrible. Alright, and while I remember, this is why I have them in my inventory, so I remember to do them. Okay, there is the next one. Okay, so we need tiny, was it tiny neutronium? I think it was. Tiny neutronium. Oh, wow, that's a pretty high heat limit. Again, though, the fluid capacity is not great, unfortunately. I mean, it works for tiny. I may need another pattern. There is, I guess, pipe. Tiny. Okay, just kidding. I don't know why that didn't... Why didn't that pop up? Didn't I? Didn't I spell tiny? Maybe I spelled it wrong. I don't know. I swear it did pop up. Okay, so... Yeah, I think that may be... Oh, do we need to upgrade our... We might need to upgrade our... cooler. Yeah, I think we need to upgrade this, right? Okay, so yes. Oh, that's a little bit more complicated because, yeah, I'm doing those. All right, so got to get that upgraded. That's the next bit. And then that should be the most of this. So energy hatch. UV energy hatch right there. Okay, we are going to need some more Americium, which I know I don't have a whole lot of that. So it's 48 Americium, which makes sense because it's a motor. Didn't we have a pump? Oh, that's right. I crafted up a pump, but we need a pump to get the wires, of course. Okay, and then the last thing is this Pico. I haven't looked at this at all. So what are we looking at here? Again, gonna have to upgrade the cutting machine. Do we have... We don't have... Oh, PPIC, I'm pretty sure we do have these, yeah. We do have these, we don't have the cutting part of it. Okay, so a couple things we're gonna have to get going here. Should I was gonna wait, but... Yeah, it's gonna be... It's time, basically, to upgrade this stuff, I think. Alright. Well, probably... I gotta sort this out. Let me take some time and figure out how I want to do this, because this is absolutely nuts underneath here. All different hatches and voltages and all sorts of craziness. But basically, yeah, we just need to do Eco. And then... Yeah, upgrade the thing. So basically a couple hatches. And just doing the last one here. I think this is all of them. Yeah. So that's LUV, and then this is the last one. Cool. I have gone ahead and redone the power underneath here. And I decided, since I had all those LUV energy hatches, that it is time to just upgrade everything to LUV. And just makes it a lot more, lot easier to sort out the power. A lot of these worked fine being lower power, but might as well just kind of unify them all. I still don't love how I've kind of done the cables up the center. Usually I like having the power come down the center. But, oh well, I've just kind of offset it a little bit. But, yeah, because I don't really... I could, like, move it over, I guess. It doesn't have to be centered. Maybe I should have done that. But I kind of want this, like, centered. I don't know. I'm just being kind of funny at this point. Just, I like everything symmetrical, and having that offsetter just kind of bugs me a little bit. But anyway, I've gone ahead and I even upgraded our precision laser engraver to UV. So I got a mixer, precision laser, and I upgraded that. And I've upgraded this cable as well, so we can carry a lot more amps. I think 24 amps. We're not going to get anywhere near that, but I figured just in case we have something where like all of these are on at the exact same time, we might be pulling 12 amps of ZPM. So we should be good. I do have some batteries here just in case there is a slight power problem if everything turns on at once and it's just not getting quite enough power. I don't want stuff to turn off. I would do ZPM batteries, but they are really, really expensive. Now, unfortunately, I do have to go and hit all these because most of them I broke while I was replacing the energy hatches. Alright, but yeah. And that is much quicker now, too, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I already hit that one. Yeah. That one. And then pretty sure I didn't mess with any of those. Also, this has nothing in it, right? Yeah, this one's actually empty if I need it for something. Okay. With that done, now I can do that. So let's do that. And oh, I already have one. Right. Forgot I did that. Let's do PPI, or what was it? Pico? Alright. We have a decent amount of indium-ish. We have 408. I did have it being replicated, but I've switched this to lutetium just to help out. I need to get some reactors, probably breeding reactors for thorium is what I'm thinking. For the, like, hundreds of lutetium we're going to need moving forward, because of all the americium, basically. But I just want to make sure... I don't know where... Oh! That's right. Got to turn that back on. Because I actually have our reactor running. It should be running. Yeah, it's producing americium at the moment. Yep. I mean, we don't have a ton of it, but I needed it for this energy hatch. Okay, so that is going. I really need to move this to its own, probably over by the circuit assembly machine, but I'm thinking, I don't feel like messing with it. I was just thinking we could probably upgrade that to UV. I just want to make sure the cutting works. I do love when I just click yes on like a recipe and just everything just works correctly. There it goes, 15 seconds. Not a problem. Curious. I mean, not all recipes we're going to be putting in there are going to be running the most, it's not going to be running like at UV. It might be running at like high ZPM, but as we can see, I pulled 4 amps at one point. But I do believe that is that done. All right, cool. So I think, other than the americium, I think we're good. Yeah, I just need to get that done. Still haven't decided how I want to tackle this. I feel like the easiest way would be just to automatically send this stuff into a fluid solidifier, but I don't know how I want to do that. Maybe... I was like, maybe a P to P? I guess I could do a P to P. And just do like multiple hatches directly into... Maybe I'll do that. Can we do that? I could send them all into the one, is what I'm thinking. Yeah, let me set that up, I think. And is this almost... Yeah, that's almost done as well. Okay, so I think that is that. All right, cool. Guess we will start. Oh, nope. One last thing. I forgot to upgrade my this. I haven't done this yet. So I've gone ahead and overclock that to UV. I think this is going to be okay, but we may be pulling 8 amps of ZPM over here. A little worried we might have a bit of a power problem, but I think it'll be okay. But the only way we're going to find out is if we try. So I did do 4 of the base ingots just to make sure. So let's get this going. This is going to take a little while. I do want to set up neutronium. I want to get that. Yeah, pesocrassing, because they take 136 seconds. They're very, very slow. So I'll probably do another Vulcanist for that. But let's do this. So I set up the P2P, and I guess we'll do that. And then I'll just do output for both of these, I guess. That should be linked. Yeah. And then we do that. It should go into the... It should go into... Oh! Nope. Just kidding. I forgot to set them to fluid. 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 I wish it was a bit easier to tell if you didn't set it to fluid or something. Right, I might need to do it. Also, I may be overloading this. Let me just do that so I can... Until I get it sorted. Alright, I think I just heard it actually run. No. Doesn't seem to be wanting to go... That's saying unlinked. Let's try that one more time. Fluid. We'll do output side. Output side. Alright, why don't we want to work? That should be auto-outputting. I'm not full on channels over here. No, I'm not full on channels over here. Why is this one being funny? Why are you being funny? Okay, I think it was just channels being... funny. Because... Yeah, there we go. I put an anchor thing to split these up, and it started working. I think they were just having it was being weird trying to do the routing. But, okay, so there we go. There's the Americium. And then I can also set up the other ones as well. So we got our Europium there. And then we got our Geranium and our Tritanium there. So I'll do those. You know, as I'm thinking, it'd probably be easier if I just did them in the middle. Because I have 8 on the inside, and it probably is easier to actually... like, run the cabling. I don't want cabling going over that, though. Like, that one would be fine. I don't particularly want the cable to go across the computer. I don't know why the computer's on the inside. It should be on the outside, just saying. Okay, but now that that's working, we got our Americium going, we got our reactor going. Let me, we'll just come back in... This is going to take actually kind of a while. It's 2 minutes each for those ingots, right? So I'll just let the world run, and we'll come back. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time. There that goes. That's the superconducting wires. The neutronium is going to take a little while. So we'll come back next episode and we will get the UV energy hatch. But I guess next episode, probably getting neutronium, passive crafting, and we'll set up a bunch of reactors to get lutetium, I think. But before I wrap up, I want to try... I haven't fully decided how I'm going to do the crafting with the reactor, so I kind of wanted to just test out a process here. And basically what I'm going to do is make recipes for whatever ingot we need, and then use the P2P to feed it into there. I'm just guessing, or not. I'm just kind of testing at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. We'll see if that works. So if I want to do, we'll try with europium because it's quicker. So like molten europium is, do I have hydrogen? Actually, that's not going to work for what I'm thinking. Well, all right, europium is going to be a little bit different because I'm actually, for that, I'll actually just have hydrogen stocked in a cell. So I'll do neodymium to europium is what we'll do. We'll do the americium, I guess, because we're going to need it. So it's a 1-to-1. 1-to-1-to-1. So I guess we'll just do 1, then chrome, or I'll even just chrome to lutetium. Like that. So we'll do 1-to-1. And we'll tell it to do those 2 ingots in there. Should go up. And here we go with this linking again. Why is it being funny? Unless I didn't do... I didn't do... Man, I swear, I've linked all these P2P things before, and now I'm like, why is this not working? Alright, so fluid. And then... I don't remember if I made these fluid, to be honest. No, I didn't. So that, and that. Alright, so that should work. We have plenty of channels. Linked. Linked. Alright, cool. So it'll just take a second to sort itself out. Yep. Alright, cool. So let's try this and see if this actually works. Also, I need to do... Oh. I don't. Because it's up top is the output, so I don't have to do the input from output side. Let's try this, I guess. If I want to do... Here, let's do like 10. Alright, it is not outputting. I swear, I'm having like... No, there... Oh. Yep, that's not gonna work. I was kind of like thinking, I'm like, oh, it'll just do all the lutetium in one. No, that didn't happen, did it? Alright, so change of plans. We'll have to figure something else out. I wanted to try that, though. So it was good to see. But, okay, so we will come back next episode. We will get our first energy... our first UV energy hatch. And we will see what we can accomplish with that. I do think the next rocket is something I want to get, because I believe there are some good... Is Nether Star Ore, is that like a tier 7? Yes, look at that. Nether Star Ore, tier 7. There's some pretty cool... I think there's some pretty cool stuff on tier 7, if I remember correctly. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.